What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Selkirk University, your home for product education, comparisons, tips, and really all things Selkirk. In today's video, we're going to talk about pickleball shoes. Specifically, how long do they last? And how do you know when it's time to cycle out those shoes for a new pair? Now, we can look at these shoes. I probably played one too many matches in these shoes, as you can kind of just hear. Not much going on there on the sole. I've completely worn these out, and honestly, it was probably pretty dangerous to continue playing with these as long as I did. Because honestly, pickleball is kind of a demanding sport when you consider all the jumping and cutting and pivoting and sliding and what that does to your footwear. In this video, we're gonna go over kind of the typical pickleball shoe lifespan and some key indicators you could look for on knowing when it's time to switch out your pickleball shoes. Let's get into it. To begin, let's talk about the first factor you should consider when deciding to switch out your pickleball shoes, and that's playing frequency, as in how often do you play? Now, I've heard it said before, a good rule of thumb or a baseline is to take how many times you play pickleball during the week, and that's about how many shoes you might go through in a calendar year. So for example, if I played 4 times a week, I might go through 4 pairs of pickleball shoes within a given calendar year. Now, there's some other things to consider, which we'll also get into later in the video, but that's kind of a good rule of thumb. This, of course, can depend on the quality of the shoe. High performance options like the Selkirk Court Strike and Court Strike Pro come with a 6-month outsole warranty. And with these shoes, you might be able to double that lifespan. Instead of needing maybe 4 pairs a year, for those of you that play 4 times a week, you might could get away with just 2 pairs a year. Part of what makes the Court Strike and the Court Strike Pro so durable is this 4-way grip design on the outsole, giving it exceptional traction on any court surface. Another thing to consider when deciding how often to switch your pickleball shoes out is your play style. Now, obviously, some players are going to cut harder and move quicker than other players on the court. So if you would consider yourself kind of on the upper end when it comes to athleticism or maybe your ability to cut and move fast, you might have to switch your shoes out a little more often than somebody that isn't making those hard cuts on the court. So if you start to run your fingers across the bottom of your pickleball shoe and it sounds really smooth like this, that's probably a good sign you should start looking for a new shoe. Something else you might notice is some visible wear and tear to the outside. I know for me in particular, I start to see some wear and tear around the toe, especially on my right foot, because I tend to drag my right foot maybe a little bit more than my left, but that's just tailored to my play style. So again, it's important to note, for the sake of your safety and your overall enjoyment on the court, that you should be rotating your pickleball shoes out ever so often, depending on the quality of the shoe you're playing with, how often you play, and your particular play style. If you're looking for a great pickleball shoe, head on over to Selkirk.com, as the Court Strike and Court Strike Pro come with that 6-month outsole warranty, as well as many other features for optimal performance on the court. If you haven't already, be sure to watch my review on the Court Strike Pro, and any other footwear related videos on this channel would be great resources for you. If you're not already liked and subscribed, please do so below, and I will see you on the next one.